with analyst Marshall Ferguson. Looking forward to this one today. The Edmonton Elks won the toss and deferred. A couple of carries and an incomplete pass for Travis Tice. And Tice gets his third carry of the ball game. Another good one, bursting through an opening in the right. And good running from Travis Tice again across midfield. And a big first down for the Alouettes.
Heavy play action, show the run, and then isolate your receivers that you love in Philpott and Sneed.
Second down and 10. Alexander, plenty of time. He's chucking it deep again to the end zone for Sneed. And coming in there is Kobe Williams just as the ball was arriving. So the Alouettes trying to hit him with a big shot, and not that time. Third down coming up. Jose Maltos Diaz now, a 50-yard attempt. He had a groin injury, a game-time decision to play. See if he has the leg. He does indeed to put the points on the board. Procedure call. So here we go. Fajardo has all kinds of time. And he has a receiver over the middle in traffic. Austin Mack. Big catch in a crowd up near midfield and a first down, Edmonton. So here's Fajardo. Faking to Rankin. Has time. And another completion. And the ball comes out, and did the Alouettes touch it before it went out? Looks like they did. Montreal football. Luther had it, took a hit, coughed it up, and it is the second-year safety, Nate Beauchemin, who's the last to touch it to give the Owls the ball. For Nate Beauchemin, starting at safety, he was a backup to Marc-Antoine Dequoy a year ago and drafted out of the University of Calgary. Back here in Alberta, in Edmonton. The Alouettes leading, and Alexander completes that pass to Tyson Philpott. That's enough for another Montreal first down as they work their way up.
So far this year, he's only played 19 as a true middle linebacker.
From the 48, second down and 10, they've got him. First sack of the afternoon, it's Wesley Sutton, the boundary halfback, coming in on that play and takes Fajardo down, and Edmonton will have to punt. The Edmonton 52. Play action fake. And then off to the left, lofts it over, it's caught. Alexander Hollins bobbled it, hung on to it, has his first catch of this game. And Hollins, who spent some time with Edmonton, has another first down for Montreal. Davis Alexander out of the gun, back to Tice, right side, 3-2-1, touchdown Alouettes. The impressive Travis Tice show continues as we have the first touchdown of this ball game. Talked about Luther and O'Leary Orange, now a 2nd and 6. The pass again, deeper, deep shot to the right, coverage is there, off the fingertips and down. And they're playing out here with Beauchemin with the football. Who forced a turnover before, being the last to touch it for him. It headed out, and Montreal football now.
Little help from his friends.
Wow, so that bounce around, never touched the ground, and scooped there by Beauchemin on that pass intended for Mathis. Jose Maltos Diaz has a 50-yard field goal in this game. This one to be put down just outside the 38. And they wondered about his health, if he'd be ready to go. They had Lewis Ward standing by, but he seems just fine.
He always flexes after making the... How do you flex the right leg that's showing it's actually healed?
13-0 Montreal. Elks knocking at the door. Pressure coming. Quickly gets rid of it to the end zone! Touchdown! Austin Mack has his second in green and gold. A flag is out, but it doesn't look like it'll matter. Down 6, but a great place to go to work now, as it's in the hands of Rankin again. Finds some room, still going. Touchdown Edmonton. What a run by Rankin. And what a way to start the second half for the Edmonton Elks.
Jordan Murray just had the greatest unintentional block in the history of the Canadian Football League. Eyes are so good at identifying these CFL run concepts and attacking.
Not much of a game there. Still 2nd and 10 now. Alexander flags out, heats on, gets away, tosses it deep for Hollins, just beyond the reach. Ball's incomplete. Mentioned a flag out much earlier. This is a 3rd and 2 at the Montreal 47, so a big third down try here to Rankin. He breaks free, and he gets the first down and more. Much more. Rankin does it again. Rankin in the rain, and another Elks touchdown.
Magic from Justin Rankin. Endless amounts of magic. any way you can get Philpott the ball, it's likely going to end in a first down.
Up to the 47 now, the Alouettes. 3.5 minutes to go till three-quarter time. Deep down the right and knocked away nicely by Cordell Jackson in close coverage there on Philpott. Good defensive play, Edmonton. The rain coming and going, and coming hard at times from the Alouette 52. Fajardo throwing, going up and getting it and hanging on to it. Despite being hit hard, is Josh Cephas, one of the new receivers for Edmonton with his first catch of the game, and it is a big one. He took a hit from Lorenzo Burns. The fourth quarter begins. Vincent Blanchard will try a field goal just across the 35 to see if he can make it a two-score game. And that momentum for the Elks continues. That is 23 unanswered points. After trailing 13-0, they now have a 10-point lead. The Ottawa Rough Riders, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders as well. From the Edmonton 53 in a 2nd and 10. Alexander to the right. It is caught by Alexander Hollins down at the 30. So down 10 all of a sudden. Here come the Alouettes to get them back to within 7. Flag out with the snap of the football. Kick is good. Wait for the call. With Killam trying to reestablish a winning culture here in Edmonton, and they got one W and looking for number 2 tonight. Look at the third quarter numbers for Justin Rankin. 9:03 to go, fourth quarter. Faking to Tice that time, completing that one to Sneed. The ball comes out before he's down, and Edmonton has it. Garnes recovers. Oh, big turnover going Edmonton's way. And it looked like another first down for Montreal, but coughed up by Sneed. Mario Alford back for the return. His first game back with the Alouettes. They brought him in this week. Drops the ball! Edmonton's got it! Oh, what a break for the Elks! As Alford couldn't find the handle. An attempt here for Blanchard. All important points as well. They didn't get the touchdown, but those 3 make it a 2-score game again. Since 2019. They're feeling something right here. There's a shot. End zone look. Coverage there. Flags out. Touchdown, Sneed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Unbelievable. And the pickup from Travis Tice is what makes this a reality.
250 on it. Back to Rankin. Oh, met behind the line of scrimmage, and this time they don't let him go away. Isaac Adeyemi Berglund and Mike Alway finish him for lost yardage.
Shades.
Alexander with time. The throw.
Wow.
Catch. Going up and getting it as Tyson Philpott. Yet another big grab. He's had 1 in each game so far, at least this season. From the 38 of Edmonton, Alexander gets away. Wide open, and out is Tyson Philpott. Lobbed it in there for a huge first down. And 42 seconds with their trusted kicker. Feeling well enough to kick in this one. A big one to force overtime. Up and through. 0s on the clock and 26s on the board. First overtime possession. Montreal pressure's coming. They bring the heat. He looks to the end zone, and no, Alexander Hollins, the intended receiver. Coverage is there because this is the first possession, the first mini game, and he does indeed put it through. So Montreal does have the lead. Now we wait and see what Edmonton does. The Alouettes were off and running, 13-0 lead. Back comes Edmonton. They led late by 10. Back comes Montreal. The toss. Justin Rankin. Ball's out! Who's lost to touch it? What's the ruling here? If it's Montreal ball, they win the game.
After automatic review by the replay center, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Edmonton.
Trying to get to 2-0 if they can get into the end zone. Faking to Rankin. Fajardo keeps it! Touchdown! Edmonton wins. This Alexander is beaten by his old teammate. Finally losing following a regular season start.